Good morning, Dr. Jen Klabundy with Northwood Animal Hospitals here this morning to talk about hypothermia and pets. Always a good topic to revisit, Jen,
Right.
because I mean, we've seen temperatures breaking records lately in the area.
It's so cold outside. It's even cold for me to go outside.
Right.
I let my dogs out, and literally within 30 seconds, the puppy is picking up his feed and he wants to come in. So it's really cold. We need a refresher of what to look for and how to prevent hypothermia.
What are some of these signs, something that you need to look for?
Well, you know, it's easier in people because we can feel when we're getting too cold and we can do something about it.
Sure.
Also, you know, our skin tends to get gray or change color. You can't see that in pets. So it's so important for owners to be aware of the signs, which could include paleness. And in this, you're just going to lift up the gums and you want to see a nice, rich pink color.
Okay.
If they're pale, if they're very soft pink or white, you have a problem. Also strong shivering. You know, everybody shivers when you're cold.
Right,
but
right.
a strong, uncontrollable shiver is not good. You need to get them out of the cold immediately.
What do you do when you start to see these signs showing up?
So the first thing to do is get them warm. Bring them inside. If they're wet, dry them off. You know, when we're cold, we rub our hands together. We rub our arms. And this is something that you want to do with your pet as well. You can go ahead and if you're in a home, you can throw some blankets or towels in the dryer, really hot. Get some good warmth that way. If you're not, if you're out in the, you know, in the outside, outdoors, you can actually warm up some blankets or towels on the radiator. So get them warm. The biggest thing you can do to recreate that, you know, rubbing hand action that we do is just take those warm blankets and rub your pet down really vigorously. Don't be afraid of being too rough. If they're wet, you want to dry them off immediately because being wet, of course, lowers our core body temperature. So the last thing to do is check their temperature every 10 minutes. And you want to do this until their temperature reaches a normal or close to normal value. So normally in a dog or cat, their temperature is 101 to 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is much higher than ours. A lot of people don't know this. 101 to 102.5. If your pet is below 98 degrees, you need to get them to a vet immediately because it's a life or death situation at that point. Check it every 10 minutes. Make sure it's going up and not down because if they're really bad, it's going to keep dropping no matter what you're doing. So as long as they get to about 100 degrees, you can take care of that at home. Another great thing to do, Melissa, is take some warm water bottles or blankets. The place that you want to really focus on putting them is in the armpits, on the belly, and between the thighs.
Really?
Yep, this is going to affect their temperature and warm them up
for
the
dogs
quickest.
and cats.
Correct.
Good.
And people.
And people. Good advice there for sure. Something that we need to keep in mind. I'm going to post this on our YouTube page, also our website, UpNorthLive.com, for all of the hypothermia signs for pets. Dr. Klabundy, as always, thank you so much.
Thank you.